Welcome everybody to Maple Lake's 47th annual St. Patrick's Day Parade. Hi, I'm Deb Guyon, and joining me today is
Charlene Worm. Welcome.
Yes, Charlene was here last year, and I missed a year or so ago, but welcome everybody. Today's temp at parade time is going to be about 45 degrees. And we're getting ready to go here with the veterans up at the start at City Hall, and Cullen Curtis, pastor of Holy Cross, will be singing America the Beautiful.
Oh,
Like now?
so we should.
Okay.
So some of the events down at the V today, we have the Everett Smithson Band from 4 to 8 p.m. Kevin James and the Weary from 8:30 to 10.
I think he's singing we can barely hear him, but thank you, Cullen Curtis from Holy Cross.
And finishing the bands for tonight at the V is Lamont Cranston with Bruce McCabe, and they will be on from 10:30 to 12:30 tonight.
Here comes the banner with all the sponsors will be coming into view here shortly, but let me read them. Maple Lake Chamber of Commerce, Cedar Lake Metal Solutions, Maple Lake Property Owners Association, Maple Lake Lions, Rhino, Star Bank, Bernatello's Foods, Lake Central Insurance, Lundeen Brothers, M&M Express Sales and Service, Maple Lake Lumber Company, Maple Lake Messenger, the Butchery of Maple Lake, the V by HH, Church of St. Timothy, Hegley Door Sales, Lake Region Co-op Oil Association, M&M Bus Service, M&M Express Lube, Maple Lake Subway, Sunfish Dental, Thomas Insurance Agency, Total Care Chiropractic, Jewel Cabinet Refacing. Thank you to all these sponsors to help make our parade what it is. Thank you. So another Irish thing is it's Céad Míle Fáilte, Charlene. I don't know if you ever heard of that, but it means 100,000 welcomes in Irish. So welcome again, everybody. Again, first coming through is all the sponsorships banner.
And then our Wright County Sheriff, Sean Derringer.
And of course, the First Lady of Wright County, his wife Tammy. Thank you. followed by the Legion post of Maple Lake 131, which was organized in 1930. We have the Maple Lake VFW. They're all kind of mixed in here together, people, so bear with us. That might be just all the Legion that went through.
This is the one.
This is the Watkin Valley POW MIAs. These men have been marching since 1985. The purpose is to bring awareness to the fact that there are many veterans from past wars that have not been accounted for.
This is Jim.
Yeah. Oh, let me do that. So they're kind of, I don't know if they're all in order here, but coming in as you see American Legion Post 473 from Rice. Jim Larsing driving the motorcycle with the sidecar is Private Scoop and Private Thumper. They've been in the parade since about 2012. We've also come in. Just keep going, Charlie.
Yep. The Lake Mary VFW Post 9232. They are from the Winstead area.
The Buffalo American Legion was also here, post 270. Wright County VFW's 1901, Monticello.
This is West Wind Shelters. Homeless Vets Run, Clearwater American Legion Post. From the Clearwater Legion Riders.
There's smoke coming out of the bull's nose there.
Look
See
at
it?
that.
Oh my gosh, cool.
So this must be the Legion Riders.
From Clearwater.
Yes.
Yep.
They ride to support veterans and local community.
Tell you what, there's nothing like a group of motorcycles, Charlene. They do all these runs all summer for different organizations and raise a lot of money, and it's just a great group of people. Coming into view there is, it's still Clearwater, part of Clearwater Legion.
Yep. And this is the Maple Lake Legion Riders coming in next.
That you see in the blue side by side. Maple Lake Legion Riders. More motorcycles.
We
Last
haven't
year-
always been able to ride motorcycles at
No.
the St. Patty's Day Parade.
I don't know, was there any here last year with the snow? I wasn't here.
There were not. And then we have our own Maple Lake Fire Department.
The second truck coming in here is the 1937. I believe it's 37. It was the first truck they bought. Charlene, you.
That sounds right.
Yep. I can't tell who's driving all these rigs, but anyway,
Oh,
thank
that
you to
looks
our.
like Will Helmbrick and his wife Caitlin.
Okay.
Maple Lake Fire Department is taking applications for firefighters and EMTs. No experience necessary.
Brad Hannon and his wife in there. That one.
Must be.
Some of these guys and ladies have a lot of years in. Next coming in to The next one coming into your screen will be Mike Peterson driving. And of course, his grandpa way back in the day was on the department.
He
So there's a
was.
lot of history there with the Petersons.
I believe he was a charter member along with my grandfather.
They got hamburgers and chips and a popper water for sale today at the fire hall for I think it's only $5. Pretty good deal.
For sure.
So anyway, 2012, I heard this on the radio today. It was, I believe it was 79 degrees. It was a record, 2012 on this day. More fire trucks. And you know, this time of year, Charlene, we're usually got snow. There's usually a big bank of snow across the Legion
Right.
here, and there's kids climbing on it. And actually, today I heard on the radio as this grass fire unit goes through, there's actually going to be a red flag warning this afternoon because of all the dry conditions we've been having. So let's hope we get some rain soon. But yeah, thanks, fire department.
Yes, thank you, Maple Lake Fire Department and Rescue. We appreciate all you do for our community.
I hope you can hear the sirens at home. you probably don't even need the TV on to hear that.
Oh, so is this the freedom flight?
And thank you to the Wright County Sheriff's Department and everybody helping control traffic today. Couldn't do it without you.
This is the Freedom Flight 3, the POW MIA Hot Air Balloon Team. POW stands for Prisoners of War. MIA is Missing in Action. We fly to honor over 80,000 people still missing and all the family members still waiting. It is the 34th year, and we are now flying 4 balloons all over the world and doing almost 50 events a year.
Oh, I felt the heat from that.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. Next up is the City of Maple Lake City Council. I don't know unless they're walking. Mayor Kissock, is in the truck. I didn't see who was
there is
driving.
Scott.
Scott Chatlin is
Yeah.
walking behind.
Here's
Wayne
Wayne
Palman. They're throwing out koozies to the audience. I didn't catch from the city.
Oh,
but
and here is our Grand
Grand
Marshal,
Marshal.
Marilyn Groth.
That's quite an honor for the day for Marilyn. She's had a book business here in Maple Lake for over 10 years. She was out of her home to begin with for a while. She was an active member of the chamber up until the store closed in 2023. And she said back in 1987, her daughter Natalie rode in the parade. There was a blizzard that year, she recalled. There was no one in town until about 5 minutes before. So a little bit of history. Thank you, Marilyn, for all you did.
This is the Minneapolis Aquatennial Senior Royalty. Senior Royalty 2024 is Commodore Clayton Miller, Queen Shirley Peterson, and Princess Kathy Arbogast. Welcome to Maple Lake.
Yes, thank you, Aquatennial. And then it would be the Aquatennial Ambassadors, I believe, is the next. They just finished celebrating its 84th year. And it's always in July, the 3rd week, because they figured, I think over time they did studies, and that was the nicest week to have it. And they thank us for having them this year. So, anyway, I want to talk about the button a little bit. So the button is on sale. They're drawing for that on Wednesday. The button design winner was Sue Hughes. You can still get buttons today. The winner will get $100. They're drawing for that on Wednesday. Next up is the Maple Lake royalty, the current royalty. This is bittersweet for them. It is Charlie Worm, Maple Lake Princess Madison Payne, and Junior Princess Olivia Rawlings. Congratulations on a wonderful year representing our community. Madison Payne will be representing our community at this summer's Aquatennial. Thank you, ladies, and all the organizers of that group. If you're interested in the coronation, it is tonight at 5:30 at the high school in the auditorium. It's $6, $1 off if you bring a food shelf item. At this time, Charlene, I'd like to thank the parade committee, Nick Poleni, Dana Minder, Brandon Hoon, Kathy Hannon, Jane Decker. There's a lot that goes into this parade. I've been on that committee. There's a lot of work that people don't realize. They show up here, we have this wonderful parade. So thank you to the committee for that. And Jane is a big part of getting all the veterans here, and she has been for probably 12, 13 years now. So thank you all for doing that.
We now have the Gearhead Get-Together coming into view. This year will be the 13th year of the Gearhead Get-Together. The event is open to all things mechanical, including cars, motorcycles, tractors, even airplanes have been at the past events. It also includes a swap meet and all sorts of entertainment for the family. This year's get-together will be happening in downtown Maple Lake on August 17th. Hope to see you there.
And that was John Rivers on that little gadget having a blast. And that's all part of Gearhead too. Here coming through, you got Becca Pippenhanged, and I can't tell who the other ones are, but it's a great event. You haven't been here? Come, please. Also, I'd like to thank SWTV for the wonderful booth here. We're advertising today to bring the parade to everybody at home, so thank you, SWTV. I think, is that, Sunfish Dental.
Oh, is that Sunfish?
Yeah. Well, anyway.
It was established in September of 2020 by Dr. Nicole Tripp. Yep.
So now the royalty candidate.
Lillian C. Little Miss Maple Lake candidate Lillian Carlson. Lillian is sponsored by Ramsey Lake Association. Good luck, Lillian.
There's so much to talk about. Sometimes we get time, and the parade units are so close. We apologize, guys, but we're trying to get out.
Doing our best.
Yep.
So coming into view here is the Silver Bullet Saddle Club. The Silver Bullet Saddle Club is a nonprofit WSCA saddle club that has many volunteers who spend countless hours organizing great events in Clearwater, Minnesota. Two of which are Chaos in Clearwater, Demolition Derby in June, and the Clearwater Rodeo in August. Check out the Silver Bullet Saddle Club website for more details.
Never been up to that rodeo, have you, Charlene?
I have not.
It's always the same day as Gearhead. I think that's maybe why. Again, thank you, SWTV, for bringing this broadcast to you today.
Up here is this is part of them.
I'm not sure.
I'm thinking what the Demolition Derby.
Oh, that?
Yep.
RCM demos or something?
Yep. No, the Chaos in Clearwater.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry.
So, coming into view, we have our own Maple Lake Lakers, the 2023 Class C state champions. The Maple Lake Lakers are the Class C amateur baseball champions. This is the Lakers' fourth state title in team history, 1931, 1939, 2012, and 2023. This year, 2024, the Class B and C state tournament will be hosted in Belle Plaine, Green Isle, and Jordan.
I think that
Is
was part of the Lakers, I
Oh,
hope.
yep.
The kids.
Okay.
Madigan's.
This is Wright County,
Wright County Dairy
Princess and Ambassadors.
Some of
Who
these
do we
are too
have?
close, sorry.
Catherine and Natalie.
Now I believe it's St. Timothy's School.
St. Timothy's School in Maple Lake is a vibrant part of our local Maple Lake community. They invite you to attend their annual spring dinner and auction on Saturday, May 11th at the V right here in Maple Lake. St. Timothy's students are seen with their spring auction raffle grand prize of a Can-Am 2024 Commander side-by-side, or you can choose $15,000 in cash. There are several smaller cash prizes as well. You can buy tickets today from the school families or the parish or school office. Here we have Miss Maple Lake candidate Mackenzie Gunderson. Mackenzie is sponsored by SNR Custom Laminate and Mike Grant Mechanical. Good luck, Mackenzie.
Here comes a big, I believe it's a New Holland, yes.
No,
and of
this
course
is-
it's the Republican
It's
Party.
ready. Yep. Go ahead.
Bring you to the legislatures of Wright County, Senator Bruce Anderson, Representative Marion Rarick, who used to be O'Neill, and Representative Joe McDonald, wishing you a happy, safe, and happy St. Patrick's Day. There's Joe. Here he is right there on the screen, Joe McDonald. I'm sure Marion's in there. I just didn't spot her. She represents our area anyway, Maple Lake.
Oh, there's Bruce Anderson.
Bruce Anderson's coming around the corner here. they have as much fun as anybody else.
Bernatello's Foods is proud to be a part of the wonderful Maple Lake community for over 40 years. At Bernatello's, we're dedicated to manufacturing innovative and delicious quality frozen pizzas. Thank you, Bernatello's.
Did you ever have their brew pub MVP?
I have not.
Oh my gosh. It is so good. Very good. All of them actually. So as you see, and you at home there coming into screen, actually,
Yep.
is it Annandale? I'm not quite sure. Says
Yep,
Annandale
the
Ambassadors.
ambassadors.
Happy St. Patrick's Day from Miss Annandale, Adelie Druga, and Annandale Princesses Amy Ekstrom and Adeline Rivers. Thank you for joining us today, ladies. That's a sharp float.
Yes, it is.
Wow. They're just, of course, their big celebration's July 4th up there, so.
Coming into view is Oak Realty. Oak Realty is proud to be celebrating their 50th year in business. They have been working together to help buyers and sellers in the Maple Lake and Annandale area since 1974. Oak Realty loves marketing property, and their friendly, professional, and experienced staff welcome the opportunity to be your guide. The Maple Lake Oak Realty office is located 1 block north of Amico on Maple Street.
Next, coming into your view here is the costume shop in Maple Lake. They supply rental costumes for all occasions, from weekend parties to special holidays. We have theatrical quality costumes, makeup and wigs for your next event. Need an Easter bunny? Ours are clean and cute. The costume shop is open year-round and located next to the Maple Lake Fire Department. And Tricia Manuel has quite the selection up there at that store, and I think, people that aren't familiar with it, when they walk in, they're just like, wow. So for all you costume needs year-round, check out the costume shop downtown Maple Lake. And we can't see them now, Charlene, but the next, we'll give them some time here. The next unit come in is also part of Tricia Manuel. The Irish Washerwomen, one of the favorites. Of course, the car you see there is driven by Fred. It's usually red, but he's decorated it all green. They are the darlings of the St. Pat's Day Parade, the Irish Washerwomen. Their history goes back to the very first parade in '78, and by the looks of it, so do some of the washerwomen. If it's above freezing, watch out for the water. Their traditional blessing is, "May the good Lord bless you and keep you out of the bars." And there's Tricia Manuel herself. And boy, she loves this day like none other.
For sure. For sure.
She's going to give somebody a blessing here probably. But, you know, she started it all back up after, you know, her mom was one of the original 10 women, and they were Kathy Manuel, Marge Brannon, Shirley McAlpin, Cleone Mooney, Ann Palm, Dolores Wiseman, Marge Hennon, Annabelle Jude, Carol Ertl, and Dolores Fouquet started it. It quit for a while, and then Tricia brought it back. So thank you. And here, they're still coming in. Look, now take a look at some of these, Charlene.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, some year you got to march with them. It really is a blast.
Oh, they've got some little ones they're going to be bringing up through the ranks.
Yeah, I see Mary Christian there, who I don't know who else I recognize, but it's a fun group. They have a great time.
Coming into view is going to be the Wright Hennepin Cooperative Electric Association. Wright Hennepin Cooperative Electric Association is a member-owned, not-for-profit electric utility that provides power to rural Wright County and western Hennepin County. The cooperative has been a corporate citizen to the area since 1937.
Okay.
Maple Lake Royalty candidate Daisy, Miss Maple Lake candidate Daisy Floating, sponsored by Floating Lawn Services LLC and Bernatello's. Good luck, Daisy.
You know, all these royalty and our royalty, they love this day. It's the first event of the year for all our visiting cities that come in, like Isanti. Here's the Isanti ambassadors. Annabelle, Chloe, and Lauren, and junior ambassadors Stacey, Sage, Kenzie would like to say howdy all the way from Isanti. They invite you to dust off your cowboy boots and join them for the Isanti Rodeo Jubilee Days on the second weekend in July. And it's, you know, Charlie, in all the years I've been announcing, it's so fun to watch all the different cities come through with their queens. And like I said, it's a day they can just kind of let their hair down. They're dressed in green. They're having a lot of fun, and we get them coming from quite a distance. But again, this is like their first. It's like the kickoff for 2024 is our St. Patrick's Day Parade, and we couldn't have it without you.
For sure. A little advertisement here for the American Legion Club. So Chopper will be the live music today from 3 to 6 p.m. And then Two for the Road is on from 7 to 11 p.m. And again, that is at the American Legion Club, where they'll be serving green beer, Irish stew, and burgers.
That sounds yummy. I think I'm heading over after. Again, thank you to SWTV for bringing you the parade. Next is St. Michael Royalty. They are excited to be in Maple Lake celebrating today. Join us. 2023 Royal Court is Queen Maggie, Princess McKenna, Commodore Ellie, Little Mrs. Rosie, Ilana. Join them second weekend in August for the St. Michael Days and Nights Festival. How appropriate with their float. Very nice. Some of these towns get so creative too.
They do.
They got a little music. That's good. You jamming, Charlene?
I am jamming.
All right, let's jam.
Next up is True Friends. True Friends is a nonprofit organization providing life-changing experiences that enhance independence and self-esteem for children and adults with disabilities. True Friends programs includes camp, respite, retreats, team building, therapy, and adaptive riding and travel, serving over 25,000 individuals annually.
Which is originally was Camp Friendship, so people can put something to that. So next is the royal candidate from Maple Lake, Aurora, Little Miss Maple Lake candidate, Aurora Knapp, sponsored by Fine Line Welding, LLC. Good luck, Aurora. That's who's making the corner here.
This is the Maple Lake Ice Fishing Derby. Even though this winter's warm weather forced a cancellation of the 49th annual Maple Lake Ice Fishing Derby, organizers are still going to raffle off the new Ice Castle Fish House. The drawing will be tonight, Saturday night, March 16th, 2024 at Madigan's. Tickets are still available along the parade route or at Madigan's today, Saturday before the drawing. Next year's Ice Fishing Derby is set for Saturday, February 8th, 2025.
Coming in on the screen now is Buffalo Royal Ambassadors. Irish greetings from Buffalo Royal Ambassadors, Kenna, Josie, Ella. We hope today brings you luck. Remember to share the gift of your smile, and we invite you to come out to the Buffalo the third weekend in June during Buffalo Days and enjoy the beautiful city by the lake.
This is the Winstead Ambassadors. Winstead Ambassadors Danny, Haley, and Amber are riding on a float that depicts them sitting on a dock on the shore of Winstead Lake. The ambassadors would like to invite you to join them for the Winstead Summer Festival this August 9th and 10th.
Also, Charlene, we have a little wait here till the Mighty Mites come through, but congratulations to Chamber Member of the Year Mike Rowe, Community Service Award winner Denise Bleasel, and Sunfish Dental was Business of the Year this year for Maple Lake. So thank you and congrats. Now we have the Mighty Mites. We ride so kids can walk, and they've been to this parade a few times, and they're quite an addition. They zoom around here, and this is what people like. I met Bert Rovner. He's on the back of the golf cart there waving, and I chatted with him a few years ago and got him to come. He's been coming here now for a few years. Maybe there's a few years that they had missed, but anyway, that's the Mighty Mites. Osmond Shrine Mighty Mites. They're still coming down the street. Or did they go back? Or is there more? I don't know. They're fun. They're fun.
Gonna follow their fearless leader.
And we were talking about the buttons earlier, Charlene. This got started in '77, and Marge Ward has a wonderful collection of buttons from way back then. And the first one we could figure out, her and her daughter Jeannie, she had in 1979. She got every button, and it's just quite the collection. And of course, Marge at one time had the highest honor here in Maple Lake, and so did her daughter Jeannie, by being the Grand Marshals. But if you ever get a chance, call up Jeannie Phoebe. She'll show you the button collection. It's amazing. And back then, in '77, it was actually a Snow Days Queen, and prior to that was Snow Days Queens, and then '78 was the first year that it was actually Queen Colleen. Yep. They're still buzzing around here. I wonder if they let us ride next year, Shirley.
Maybe, huh?
I'll ask Bert.
How fun would that be?
I'll ask
So
Bert.
coming into view is the Hudson Irish Dance Academy. We are a competitive and performance Irish dance group out of Wayzata. We compete on a national and international level. This year, our dancers will be representing our school at the World Irish Dance Championships in Glasgow. Come by for a free class today.
Wonderful. They're coming from Wayzata, right?
Wow,
That's what
they
you
are
said?
from
Wow,
Wayzata.
thank you. Now they're going to do a little jig here for us. Thank you, Hudson Irish Dance Academy.
Did we get out of? We have Little Miss Maple Lake candidate Delaney Miller. Delaney is sponsored by M&M Express Car Care. Good luck, Delaney.
These kids have fun, and thank them for running and going to represent our city. Is this the Stiff Tongue Fest?
This is the Stifton Fest ambassadors Josie Dane and Emily Stivey, along with Little Miss Ambassador Asa Mendoza and Claire Storms. Like you to join them the last weekend in August for Minnesota's oldest celebration, which takes place in Norwood, Young America. We have Albertville royalty. Happy St. Patrick's Day from the friendly city of Albertville. Joining us today with the Luck of the Irish is Miss Albertville Lindsay, Albertville Princess M, and Junior Mrs. Raina, Gemma, Ellie, and Marilyn. They would love to see you on the other side of the rainbow in Albertville for Friendly City Days, June 5th through the 9th, 2024.
Now coming in is the Buffalo Rodeo. The Buffalo PRCA Championship Rodeo celebrating its 70th anniversary this June. Today, the rodeo is being represented by the reigning Miss Buffalo Rodeo, Ellie Gallus, and some of the Buffalo Rodeo ambassadors. If you love mutton busting, roping, barrels, broncs, and bulls, get ready for a good time June 20th and 22nd. I have a little niece that does mutton busting.
Oh my gosh, how fun. And then we have the Osmond Shrine Calliope. The Calliope was built in 1929 and is still working.
They've been here a few times too, thank you. All part of the Osmond Shrine. What a great day actually it's turned out to be. We've got a decent crowd here, Charlene. It's chilly, but yeah.
Then we have the Dassel Ambassadors. Dassel Red Rooster Days is held Labor Day weekend. Parade and coronation are on Saturday with the largest barbecue chicken feed on Labor Day. Thank you for joining our festival.
I want to mention earlier there was the Irish Scamper. I didn't hear how many runners. One year I think we had 600, Charlene, but I didn't hear today. But that was earlier at 11 o'clock. Also, I just want to say the Maple Lake Snooze event, Makers and Growers, run from May to October, and it's one Sunday a month. If you haven't seen that, check it out. It's downtown Maple Lake. There's all sorts of vendors, food, music, Makers and Growers. The McBrady clan.
Here comes the McBrady McDonald clan. The McBrady and McDonalds gather together to celebrate family. The clans unite to bring joy to those who are watching and fun to their families. It is a long-standing tradition that will continue long into the future. After a family wedding in Ireland, we agree that the Cliffs of Moher remain our favorite to visit and marvel in the magnificence of this beautiful and treasured site.
They have quite the clan here.
They
I remember
do.
a few years back we'd give out a clan trophy, and it was usually the Fitzpatricks, the McDonalds, McBrady's. And then you always had sometimes the Kelly clan, which was the Northern Skulls, and of course the Irish Washerwomen. And yeah, they add a lot of excitement to the parade and bring a lot of added extra stuff. So thank you. And of course, that was Mary and Joel McBrady that probably started that.
For sure.
Yep,
For
the
sure.
parents.
The
Yep, and they're
parents.
still coming in.
Oh, look at them.
Yep, and I'll tell you what, Mary and Joel are shining down and smiling, the biggest smiles from heaven today.
No doubt.
They're probably thinking, look what we created. And of course, leading that group was Greg and Betty Thomas with the banner. Greg was Grand Marshal here probably, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago. So again, thank you, McBrady McDonald clan. And they're throwing candy, a kid's favorites, and
Coming into view is the Butchery of Maple Lake, your local source for fresh meats, home smoked sausages, wild game processing, and catering. The Butchery of Maple Lake. We craft it, you crave it.
Doug Lindenfelser does a great job over there.
Yes.
He's got events going on, the Hillbilly Days, or Grill Billy they call them, and he had something in the fall.
He did.
I can't think of the name right now. But anyway,
It was
Doug
like
does a great job.
Oktoberfest or
Oktoberfest, yep.
Yes.
He's
Okay.
got things going on there.
So is this
St. Park.
St. Louis Park. This is the Parktacular Ambassadors. St. Louis Park Ambassadors are representatives of the Parktacular Festival, which is held Father's Day weekend. St. Louis Park is the birthplace of Children First Initiative, and these ambassadors spend the year at parades, coronation, and community functions promoting the 40 developmental assets, the Parktacular Festival, and the city of St. Louis Park. Our ambassadors include Senior Ambassador Mari and Joanne, Ambassadors Abigail, Katie, Estella, and Sydney, and Junior Ambassadors Ebba, Lily, and Fiona. Thank you for having us be a part of the Maple Lake St. Patrick's Day Parade. Then we have Derek Brandt State Farm.
Come in, there you go.
Give your local agent, Derek Brandt, a call to help with you save on your insurance. Derek and his team are here to help. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I just love how everybody's having so much fun, and what a great day for Maple Lake. Next up is the Foley Ambassadors. The 2023 Foley royalty include Ambassadors Allison and Braylin, Foley Junior Ambassadors Allison and Hattie, and Little Miss Foley's Hallie and Juliana. The Foley royalty invite you to Foley Fun Days, the 24th of, June 15th through the 19th of 24. All sorts of people rolling in here. Oh, they're on look at the dog. Did you see the blow-up chickens? They had blow-up chickens, and they were riding in horses. Wow, I missed the little puppy.
Happy
Hi, little guy.
Patrick's Day. Oh, this is Lake Central. Lake Central, taking care of your insurance, banking, and investment needs. Call for your free quote today. Thank you, Lake Central.
Then we have Maple Lake will be coming into view here. Maple Lake Royal candidate, Junior Princess candidate Lillian Enger, sponsored by Earthchild Tattoo. Good luck, Lillian. Earthchild Tattoo, Charlene, is a new business in town here.
It's a new business, it is.
Down in the old, those that remember the old theater building, those that are old enough to remember that.
Coming into view is the Maple Lake Federation of Teachers. The Maple Lake Federation of Teachers wants to thank the members of the Maple Lake community for all your support. Unity is strength, and where there is teamwork and collaboration, wonderful things can be achieved.
Thank you, teachers. Can't do it without you. these Big Lake here?
This is
Bethlehem.
Bethlehem United Church of Christ. Where all are welcome and are committed to serving our local communities and the world.
Behind them there now is the Big Lake Ambassadors. Happy St. Patrick's Day from Big Lake. Please join us the last full weekend in June for the Spud Fest.
That's always a big event.
We used to go over there and play ball.
I was going to say, that reminds me of softball when I hear Spud Fest.
And actually, one year they had Spud Wrestling.
Oh my gosh.
And they wrestled in like mashed potatoes. So it was
Oh,
kind of
goodness.
interesting. No, I was not a part of that.
I would have liked to seen it.
Always fun. Big Lake, thank you. Hope everybody at home is enjoying the parade here, put on by SWTV. Next is the Litchfield Watercade Royalty. Miss Litchfield, Ada, Princess Abby, and Kylie, and Junior Ambassadors Brinley and Lexi invite you to join them in Litchfield for the Watercade, July 11th through the 14th. I like their outfits too.
Those are cute. And coming into view is a new Lucky Charms Child Care and Preschool. New child care center coming to Maple Lake in the summer of 2024. They will be offering child care for kids 6 weeks to 12 years. Welcome to Maple Lake Lucky Charms Child Care and Preschool.
And if I read right, they're going to be located next to Dollar General, correct?
That is what I read also.
Yeah, so thank you. It's much needed here in town. So Charlene, I just like to know what you were doing 50 years ago today.
50 years ago today, I was actually marching with the Maple Lake High School Band in Dublin, Ireland. And what a day that was.
We'll go back to that because I got some
We
more
will.
to say on that. But
We have Maple Lake royalty candidate Olivia, Little Miss Olivia Decker, is sponsored by Custom Contracting Minnesota. Good luck, Olivia.
so 50 years ago, you were in Ireland. I want to tell you, I missed that by 1 year.
1 year.
My trip was to Enid, Oklahoma.
Oh,
Joe and Nancy did a trip like every 4 years.
they did. They did.
Hello, everybody at home.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us in SWTV.
Thank you. This is Maple Lake Wine and Spirits, and is our municipal liquor store. Our profits go back into the community to help support different city programs. You can find us on Highway 55 next to Senex. Thanks for shopping local.
They do such a great job down there. Thanks, everybody. Now we have Glenwood Waterama Junior Royalty. Proudly carries the grace and charm of Junior Queen Stella Meyer and Junior Princess Ellen Ganderud. Save the date for 68th Glenwood Waterama, happening the last full weekend in July. Don't miss out on the fun. See you there. They got some music too. Awesome. Beautiful, beautiful float.
Isn't that beautiful?
I think it's the
Farside 4-H Club. The Farside 4-H Club would love to see you at the upcoming bake sale at the Maple Lake Township Hall. Message us on Facebook for details. And as long as we have a break here, can we mention that at the Maple Lake Event Center, music today at 5:30 will be by Todd Hurst. And then starting at 8:30 will be Mitch Gordon. So stop by the Maple Lake Event Center for that music.
all sorts of stuff going on. Anyway, I got to get back to Ireland
Oh, you
because
gotta-
I'm so jealous I didn't get there. I got to Enid, Oklahoma, like I said. So anyway, Joe and Nancy Thomas were our leaders back then, and Charlene, I think back to that band we had, and I think they came around 1970, 69, 70, and I'm telling you, our band was second to none. we took so much pride in it. Joe and Nancy had the utmost respect for us. We had the utmost respect for them. And wherever we went, they knew us. They
did.
knew us. We put a top product out there thanks to Joe and Nancy. And actually, I think it was what actually put Maple Lake on the map.
It probably was, and we were the pride of the community for many, many years.
Oh, I mean, do you remember Joe walking around? What we called it
The squawk box.
Oh, the squawk. I was going to call it something else. But anyway, so he had this little box with a microphone. He'd walk around, and boy, you could hear him. But Joe and Nancy put the best product they could out there, and I'm telling you,
It was the best of times.
Best of times, and I couldn't be more proud.
Oh, this is Dojo. This is Dojo Karate coming into view. Free month if you mention the parade. 763-684-1000. Dojo Karate.
Anyway, I got to talk about Joe and Nancy again. I'm sorry. I just got so much pride in that band. And, you know, when he retired, was it 93, 97?
97, I believe, yes.
Okay. Anyway, when he retired, all Joe wanted was to bring the alumni back and march through Annandale one more time. And I'm telling you, we were probably a block and a half long. And they gave us the Mayor's Award, and I tell you, that was the best time ever. Thank you, Joe and Nancy, for everything you instilled to us kids back in the 70s and early 80s. You were wonderful. Anyway, Charlene got to go to Ireland. Can I say that again?
I did. I had to sell my calf to pay for my trip. I was just talking to my mom and some of her friends the other day about it. And Mom said there were no free rides at home. I said, no, there sure weren't.
So the little calf had to go.
The calf had to go. Okay, we have coming into view the Gaylord Royal Ambassadors. We have Queen Abby Rodriguez, Princess Amelia King, Princess Jada Messners. Join us the second weekend in August for our Egg Extravaganza celebration.
Thank you, Gaylord. They took quite a trip here, too.
Next, we have the Irish Anglers. The Maple Lake Youth Fishing Team is excited for its third season. Registration is open to boys and girls who live in or attend the Maple Lake School District and are currently in the 6th through 12th grade. Registration deadline is Sunday, March 24th. More information can be found on our website, irishanglers.com.
Again, I'd like to thank SWTV for providing this broadcast today. Thank you to Bill and his crew. Next up is the Lester Prairie Ambassadors, Allison Knoll and Avery Heimerl. Junior Ambassadors Allison Martinez and Adriana Dawson. And they would like to invite you to Lester Prairie Days, July 12th and 13th of 2024. Thank you. It's a little windy here today in case the people at home can't notice, but it's, I don't know, 20, 30 mile an hour winds.
And now we have MP Next Level, LLC. Careers built here. Apply online or in person. MP was established back in 1973. And they have crews all over the country.
They do it. You talk to people, and Maple Lake's lucky to have them. They're probably one of the largest employers of the city. Thank you, M&P.
Yes.
What a day it's been, Charlene.
It has been. The sun is shining, and there's a great crowd. Here we have Mid-Country Bank of Buffalo. Happy St. Patrick's Day from your friends at Mid-Country Bank Buffalo. We are the gold at the end of your financial rainbow. Give us a call or stop in and visit with Jamie or Quinn. Aaron Gobra.
That's Irish.
That is Irish.
Thanks for coming out. Thanks to everybody at home that's listening. I know there's quite a few from the Maple Manor. They're always telling me they're watching.
Here's the Hanover royalty, the little city on the Crow. Miss Hanover, Malia, and Princess Lily would like to invite you to the Hanover Harvest Festival, the first Saturday in August. Thank you, ladies.
And while we have them in here, Charlene, I'd like to thank the City Maintenance Department for all they do to help prepare to get this festival ready. Also, staff at City Hall. And again, thank you to the Wright County Sheriff's Office for patrolling. All they do, again, SWTV also. Princeton.
Princeton ambassadors invite you to the Rum River Festival in Princeton the first week of June.
They come a little drive too.
Then we have Monticello. The Monticello ambassadors and candidates representing the Monticello River Fest Days, which is July 12th through the 14th, 2024. Thank you for coming.
That looks great. They have quite the festival over there. They always do that duck drop too off
yes.
the bridge. They used to give a car away, but I don't think that happens anymore. But they give away a lot of good prizes with that duck drop off into the river there. Thank you, Monticello, for coming out.
This is Delano. Delano, please come and celebrate with us at the largest and oldest parade in Minnesota, July 3rd through 6th. Ambassadors are Katie Harder, Chloe Schmeiser, Grace Reifenberger, Aria Gunnell, and Rylan Peterson.
And they have the largest festival in Minnesota, 4th of July, festival July 3rd through the 6th. Next is Farmington. Ambassador program exists to provide opportunities to young women. The ambassadors travel near and far to share the Farmington story and goodwill. The program's intent is to teach skills that will be invaluable throughout life. All are invited to attend Farmington Dew Days, the 4th week of June each summer. Thank you for coming out. Is it this one?
Oh, this is the Fashioned Outdoor Services. Fashioned Outdoor Services, your local dock and lift provider handling all things dock and lift related. Wowzer.
Yeah, they can put in some equipment with that.
Oh,
Holy
my.
buckets. And it's that time of year. I bet you they're already busy putting in docks and lifts. I bet you they've already got quite a few in. Next coming in after this would be Montrose.
Montrose ambassadors are in their Irish spirit. Please join them the 3rd weekend of August for Celebrate Montrose. Thank you for coming to celebrate with us, ladies.
I think their event is usually about the same day as Gearhead, I think. St. Francis is coming in.
Miss St. Francis Ambassador Program is being represented by Little Miss St. Francis Brooklyn and Scarlett, and Miss St. Francis Ambassadors Addie and Melissa.
They got some music.
They got her jam going on.
Woo! They look pretty sharp. They got the
do.
black and the green going. Very nice.
This is Melco Tools. Melco Tools is a 100% employee-owned and dedicated to producing innovative, dependable, and high-performance hand tools at their corporate headquarters and manufacturing facility in Annandale, Minnesota.
Well, there's still a couple. The Lakers are coming through again
we
at the
got
end.
Jude
But
Vending,
yeah,
yep.
we got Jude Vending, and he's coming into view. There would be Peter Jude in his candy truck, and he's probably one of the most. Peter somewhere there maybe, but boy, everybody waits for that candy truck to come through.
They do.
Peter is there. I see him. There he goes.
Yep.
He's handing all sorts of candy. Over here, Peter. I think he has more fun than the kids.
No doubt.
Thank you, Jude Candy, for
Yes.
participating every year in our event.
And they look forward to that as well. So, another great St. Patrick's Day event here in Maple Lake. Thank you for everybody who has been watching online
and at home. And thank you again to SWTV. I see the Lakers want to come through again, but what a great day. Again, thank you to everybody that makes this possible. It goes beyond what you can even imagine. And again, SWTV, Bill Bruce and all the staff he has here, quite a few cameras going around to bring it to everybody at home. I want to thank Charlene Worm for joining me today. And what a great day for our community.
It has been, absolutely. I was honored to be a part of it, so thank you for asking.
Always. Thank you to SWTV for asking. Thank you, everybody. From Maple Lake, we will see you in 2025.